know about that. Commercial break. Shall we take commercial break? I don't know. Let me ask the director, you mad? You mad? Is it a time for commercial break? You know, because you know, he is the director. He is in charge of the commercial. You know, what do you want to say to us?
Whatever debate you want.
Commercial break. Hello Habibis. If you would like to support Christian Prince, please go to Patreon and show your support. www.patreon.com/Christian Prince. We thank you all for your kindly support and enjoy the video.
Patreon.com, but it's the funny when they say but Patreon. This guy is good. It's really priced as commercial break. Imagine we play this in CNN or Fox News, like www.Patreon Christian Prince. That's so good. And by the way, this is from Sahih Bukhari too. The Patreon can be found in Sahih Bukhari. Hold on. You see, speaking about donation, have you ever heard of a God saying to the followers, give me a mortgage? Why Allah cannot make gold come from the ground? This is a verse. Mimi Hijab, after he debated David Wood, he went online 2 hours after, 3 hours after actually. He did not sleep. The guy, he was so excited because now it's time to collect money. I just showed the Muslims I can debate David Wood. So he said to them, brothers, sisters, this is Ali Dawa was talking. Who is going? We are the one who is protecting Islam. 170-something thousand left Islam last year, brother. We are the one who is defending Islam. Who is going to give a mortgage? And then Mimi Hijab, he took the microphone. He says, who is going to give Allah a beautiful loan? And then Allah will double to his credit multiple times. So we give a loan to Allah by giving it to Mimi Hijab. Do you see the fraud and the scam? What kind of God? He is begging for money. You see, if somebody says, hey guys, help us in donation, he is a human, he need to pay for gas, he need to pay for food, he need to make living. This is Allah. So Allah is, who is going to give Allah a mortgage? So Allah will give him. Okay, is that a metaphorical? No, it's a money. And Muhammad, he promised those who gave him mortgage, which is he will not pay back, that he will be in a corner lot in heaven. He promised them heaven. You see, the Muslim, they say to you that the Pope of the Catholic, he promised people like in a certain time to go to heaven if they give money. And he gave them his signature. This is in the Quran. And this is a fake news. In chapter 5 verse 12 it says that the one who gave Muhammad money, Allah will erase his sin. And this is supposed to was given to the Jews. So according to Islam, the one, you know, erasing sin started with the Jews. If you pay money, Allah erase your sin. Chapter 64, it says clearly that the one who gives Allah a mortgage, Allah will open a credit card for you in heaven and he will forgive you. Well, my friend, I did not hear the whole I don't call this dude. Those are kids. I did not hear the whole thing. I go over the video. I move the mouse. I have no time. I was sitting, doing some more work translating the Quran. So I said, let me see what happened yesterday. And I was moving the video, and I stopped here, and I skipped most of the talk. David Wood. Actually, I stopped only twice with David Wood talking. But anyway, here you see how silly, how stupid this religion and how silly their argument is. In the same time, David Wood, he asked him, how come Muhammad, he don't have a miracle? I don't know if he answered. Did he answer that? As I said, I did not watch the whole video. David Wood, he said to him, how come Muhammad, he don't have any miracle to prove that he is a messenger of God? I'm not sure if he answered that ever. If you go in the Quran, you will find that it's chapter 13, and this is the end of the Quran. Chapter 13, by the way, somebody might say, well, it says chapter 13, so how this is in the end of the Quran? My friend, Muslims agree that the Quran they have today is not according to revelation. And this is one of the funny things about that the Quran says those who change location of verses or words, they are corrupting the book. But that's what the Muslims do. So in chapter 13, which I think is a chapter 96 in the original according to Revelation. You can go to according to Revelation and you can confirm the number if I'm wrong. I think it's 96. So chapter 13 in the Quran, which is today Quran, chapter 13, it is not 13. In verse number 7, which means at the end of Islam, Muhammad is almost dead. People are still saying to him, how come you don't have any miracles? Right? Do you see it? So Muhammad now, he spent all his life claiming to be a messenger. And yet Muhammad, he have zero miracle. So you tell me that you have a law. What law? Where is the law? Where is the law in the Quran? And when Allah, he says, Allah, he cause you to forget the Quran, and Allah, he will make a better Quran. Have you ever heard of such a thing? When we speak about Muhammad, he have a law, violence law or not violence law, who care? The end of the day is a stupid religion. As an example, Muhammad, he says, in the case of murder, as long as we are talking about violence law. So do Muhammad have a law for murder? Yes, he came with one. What is that law? Let us see. And remember, this is something coming from his God. This is not Muhammad supposedly talking. This is Allah. So Muhammad, because he's a genius, he said in chapter 2, verse 178, O who you believe in the law of equality prescribed for you in the case of murder, free for the free, slave for the slave, women for the women. Okay, so Allah, he gave a law. But look at this stupid law. If you kill my wife, I kill your wife. If you kill my slave, I kill your slave. So which means the killer is still free. And the top of that, just to show you that Muhammad is a fraud. If Allah, he gave a law for murder, have you ever heard of a God, he changed his law second day? Do we have any Muslim here can explain to us how Allah, he gave a law, and then second day, he canceled it? Is your God Allah Joe Biden, he forgot? This is a law in the case of murder. So nothing changed. Murder is a murder. Correct? If you ask any Muslim, he will say, this verse is abrogated. Like, why you want to abrogate the verse? It is in the case of murder. What happened? Did your God find out that this law is stupid? To understand what's happening here, we go to the other verse, brother. Chapter 2, verse 106, brother. And then, brother, we go to the interpretation of the Quran, brother. Shall we do that, brother? Let us go there, brother. Okay. You like my accent, don't you? Like, come on, face it. So, chapter 2, verse 106. What is happening here? Let us understand the Quran, amazing book of Allah. It's for sure coming from the true God. You will not believe it how important this story is. Look what Muhammad was doing. Remember, Muhammad have Allah, and Allah is coming from his God. But what Muhammad do, he give Allah in the morning, he changed his mind afternoon. When the disbelievers began to dared the matter of obligation, saying that one day Muhammad he enjoined his companion to one thing, then the next day he forbid it. Isn't this a clear proof that Muhammad is mentally ill? Imagine God is making a law. Is that you, CP? No, I don't know. I need to call a friend. Can I call a friend? Is that you, CP? No, it's not me. Is that connect? He's the guy is asking, are you CP? Brother sister, some people they are confused about me. Some people they think I'm CP. In fact, I'm not CP. I'm Dr. Zakir Naik. And I can move it to you. I have a beard, I'm trying to grow. I'm with a manure. What do you mean? Is that the CP? Anyway, so listen carefully. There's a God, his name is Allah. Let me draw this one. This one needs to be drawn. It's hard to some people to understand. So I need to use some art, some artistic. It's time for art, brothers and sisters. So you can able to digest the logic of Islam, brother. It's very hard to digest such a teaching. So there is a God. His name is Allah. He lives in the blue sky. Allah is not blue, but he lives in the blue sky, okay? In the top of the blue sky. This is the blue sky, okay? And Allah is there. I want to draw him in white, but the background is white, so you will not be able to see Allah. So excuse me, Allah, I have to color you. I will use a color you like. Usually it's pink, but I don't have it. So this is Allah, brother. And he is sitting in the top of his chair, as the Quran says. And the chair is carried by 8 angels. Each one of them have 4 faces. A face of an eagle, a face of a lion, a face of a, I mean, whatever face. And then, brother, Allah, he sent Quran. The Quran come from under the throne, by the way, because Allah doing poo-poo. So Allah sending law. This is the law of Allah is coming down. Muhammad is here. Muhammad, he got the law. Muhammad, after he got the law, he kicked the law with his foot. He have 2 foot, Muhammad. This is the first law. He cook it and he throw it at the Jews. The Jews are here. And this is the Prophet Muhammad Salah. So the Prophet, he kick the first law, goal. Okay. Now the Prophet, he kicked the law of Allah and he put it and he made goal. But the Prophet later, he said to himself, you know what, this goal was not my goal. So the Prophet, he bring the same law and he kick it in the other direction, brother. And now it is time to throw it out of the football stadium. Goal! This is how Allah, he abrogate the law second morning. So Allah, he sent the law, and this law, Muhammad, he don't like it. People don't like it. It's a stupid law. So what we do? We send it in the morning, we abrogate it in the second day. Isn't it this is fantastic, Prophet? I mean, the law did not even live to the second day. Do you think Allah, he wrote his law in beef, and Muhammad was afraid that the law will decay? And those people, they are saying to us, we have a prophet. You will give $37, $70 million for my art? My friend, if you don't make it right now, 38 million, I'm going to ask Allah to send Allah in the top of you, kick your ass and send you to wherever, you know, whatever, you know? What 37 million? All this beautiful art for 37, and why 37? What's wrong with you, man? Why you stuck? You have to say, you have to give us a holy number, like 72. 72 millions. What's wrong with people? Appreciate the art. Look at this. I mean, who can do this? Look at it. I drew it for you, Allah and Muhammad and the law and the goal and Muhammad Salah all in one drawing. It take me 2 minutes. Go and ask any artist. It's going to take them years to finish one art. Very easy for me. I'm gifted when it's come to drawing. You can tell, you know. And look at this line. This is the sky. Look at the sky here. Just maybe you did not get attention because maybe your vision is not good. Huh? Look at this sky. Did you see here? There's a first curve. Okay, this is a bend in the sky because Muhammad mother-in-law, she said there. She's heavy duty. Did you see the second curve? This is where Muhammad himself is sitting. It is lit curvy because he is less big. Here you notice it is straight. Why? Because the ass of Allah is flat. And I changed any Muslim to say, I'm making things up, challenge me. How the ass of Allah look like? We go to the Hadith. The Hadith describe how the ass of Allah look like. May Allah bless his eyes. Ass, sorry. Read, Abdul, read. This is your God describing how his ass is. The Prophet said, I have told you so much about Allah, the Dajjal, the Antichrist, and I am afraid that you may not understand. Look, Muhammad is afraid now. Don't, Muhammad, you are brave. Come on, don't be afraid. Hey, Christian Prince, he's not afraid from war. He's afraid that his followers are a bunch of idiots and they won't understand. Okay, I agree with you. The Antichrist is short, hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and an eye sightless, neither protruding nor deep-seated. Do you see the word deep-seated? Take a note here. Later we will find that the deep-seated guy is exactly how Allah looked like, except the eye is different. Read carefully. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So what the only difference is? Allah, brother, is short. Number one, he is hinted. I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, excuse me. He is woolly-haired. And then he confirmed that he is not one-eyed, which means he has two eyes. And he is neither protruding or nor deep-seated. So he's not deep-seated. This is the description of your God. Prove me wrong. We go back now to the Allah, Prophet, and his God, who he received inspiration from Allah, and he made Allah, and the second day he forbid it. Isn't it this is a clear sign that Muhammad is coming from God? I mean, think about it and be honest. I finally catch CP live and I am dying laughing. Well, as long as you are not a female, I am fine with that. Oh boy. Sometimes you get scared here with comments. When the disbeliever began to deride the matter of abrogation, saying that Allah, that Muhammad enjoy his companion one thing and this next day he forbid it, Allah, he decided to refute them. Look at man, this is deep. I mean, think about it. All of you are, you don't even have a brain. All of you are not smart. Allah is the only smart person here. Look at the refutation. He got them busted in a second. Allah, He revealed the following. And whatever verse is the conditional particle and has been revealed containing a judgment to abrogate either together or with its recite or not with the only judgment, but it is ritual continues. What the heck is that? I mean, and you ask me why Sam Shamoun, he lost his hair? Because he was reading this. Sam Shamoun is so smart person. He was looking at it. He said, hey Sam, stop looking at this verse. I came after 2 hours. I found some hair in his shoulders. I said, Sam, do you want to go out, go somewhere? He said, no, I need to think about this. This is very deep. I came 3 hours after. I found half his hair is gone. I said, Sam Shamoun, you need to go out. It's time to leave, man. He said, no, look at this. I was afraid that he will convert to Islam. But it's his hair who converted to Islam. His hair left his head. After he heard this, he saw this. He said to himself, like, his hair was looking and like, wow. And you know, when you say wow, hair will come from your head, you know. Try it right now. Go to the mirror. Say wow, like big. Like you have to say big wow, because this is big, you know. This is not like a small wow, you know. It's not like a cat mean meow. It have to be a very big, extremely big. So he looked this and like, what is this? It God revealed, and whatever verse is a conditional particle. What is that? That has been revealed. The verse containing a judgment we abrogate either together or it is recital or not, that only is judgment but its recite continues. I cannot say more. I mean, how many of you is in love with the wisdom of this God who send a verse in the morning containing a judgment and law, and second day Allah he decide forget. And actually, if you go to the verse, it's even more hilarious, because the verse says that Allah is going to compete with Allah and he will make Quran better than the Quran of Allah, which is previously made by Allah. Should I draw this one too? Okay, hold on, let me draw it for you. Because here it says, read carefully, we bring a better one or similar. Look, what the heck? That's beyond intelligence. This is supreme intelligence. Allah will make us forget the Quran. He will cause us to forget the Quran. And the purpose, brother, to bring something better or similar. I will explain to you, because all of you are kuffar and you have no idea how amazing Allah is. Time for art. How many of you like my art? Be honest with me, come on. By the way, I was the #1 in my classroom in everything, in mathematics, physics, English. I don't want to mention the English because I was the top in English. So everything. But I forgot to tell you, I was the only student in the classroom, because all the rest of the kids, they run away. And this is what happened when Allah in the Quran, he says Allah is the best of the creators. The Muslims, they say he's the only creator. So how is the best of the creators? He was the only one in the classroom, like Christian Prince. So look what happened here. Allah will send Quran. Let us draw again. It's time for art. I'm going to charge you for this. It's not for free. Commercial break. And by the way, somebody says to me, I noticed that not many people are donating. He said, because you are making your videos unblocked. If you make it a block, then people cannot see unless they donate. I said, my friend, you got me wrong. Yes, everybody need support. But I am not here because of the support. I'm here to teach and to reach out to every human being, the poor before the rich. And those who can support us, thank you very much. And those who cannot, thank you very much too. They cannot anyway. So we are not here going to make a video blocked and make it only available for those who have money. We are not doing business here. My service is for free for everybody. So those who donate or they don't, for me, they are equal. However, for sure, those who support, that means they are showing that they mean it and they are truthful. So this is an answer for the one who said. Now we go back to the topic. So Allah, He made Quran. This is the first Quran Allah He made. Look at this art here, look. This is the first Quran, brother. Page number 1, page number 2. We open the Quran. The Quran is open now. And then Allah, He made a second Quran. Why Allah He made a second Quran? Because Allah, He want to make Quran better than the first Quran. Or similar. Okay, Abdul. So this is Quran A. Why this thing is not working? I'm typing in Arabic, hold on. This is Quran A. And this is Quran B. The reason Allah He made Quran A, because Muhammad He need Quran right now. So you can say Allah was like, it's urgent, I will send Muhammad Quran. Then after Allah He sent Quran A to Muhammad, and let us put Allah in His throne. Hold on, we forgot Allah. That will be cheating. We have to mention the one who made the Quran. He's here in the chair. This is Allah. He is sitting on the chair. It's a lazy boy chair, so Allah is sitting there. So now Allah, He sent Quran A and Quran B. But when Allah He sent Quran A, He noticed that Quran A is not that good. So He said to Himself, I'm going to send something better or similar. Better or similar. And that will make it BS. Quran. Think about it. The new BS Quran, better or similar, Allah proving to us that He is going to make Quran, which is BS Quran, better than the previous Quran. Which means Allah, He is not Allah, because Allah Quran should be always perfect. But Allah, He found that His first Quran is better, and is not better. He need to fix it. So He decided to make Quran, which is BS, better or similar. Don't take it wrong. I'm not meaning anything, by the way, BS. Okay, hello. Come on. So BS Quran was to fix the previous Quran, which Allah He sent just yesterday. I mean, do you see how fast the connection between Muhammad and his God? The God He sent the Quran yesterday, Allah He sent the BS Quran to fix the previous Quran, because the previous Quran is not good as the second Quran. What is making it more stupid is going to send a similar Quran. So why you are for abrogating the first Quran if it's a similar Quran? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupidity like this? Because if you say similar, then it's the same. So you abrogate the Quran and you cause us to forget the Quran, and the purpose is to send us the same Quran or similar Quran. Brother, for sure, Prophet of Allah is a prophet, because only Prophet of Allah, Muhammad, he received BS Quran, better or similar. Who can beat that? Nobody. We have to be honest here. Yeah, exactly. It takes the angels 1,000 years to deliver a message, to go up 1,000, to go down 2,000 years. So how Muhammad received an order by the morning, and then second day he received different order opposing? Remember, it's not just different order, it is the opposite order, canceling the first one and getting a new one which is opposing the first one. When I say stupidity is amazing, we mean it, and you have to accept it. So I'm going to stand here because this will be endless. I mean, we stop here better than keep going. Otherwise, we will stay here for the coming, 10 hours. Yesterday, I stayed for 4 hours in the same day. I mean, we did not even pass 24 hours. And now we are doing another 2 and 36 minutes. So I better stop here with the BS Quran. And from now on, you know, if you say to a Muslim a BS Quran, he said to you, why you are insulting? Show him the reference. It's your God who said, brother, Allah will make better and similar. This is the BS Quran. Which reference? Chapter 2, verse 106. 10. Hamburger. Muhammad is the one who want to teach us Arabic, but his Arabic is horrible. His book is God. Even his God, he agree that he have sent a horrible book, and he is going to cause. And look at the cheating here. He wants you to forget so you don't remember how stupid it was. I wish I can do that, man. Because sometimes we do stupid things to ourselves too. Imagine, like, you know, let us say you are married and you do a stupid thing, whatever thing. And now what your wife, she is angry from you. And now you have a control. You make her forget what you did. Man, that's so good. Especially if your mother-in-law is behind your wife now. You look at them both and you control them. Forget what I said. And you say to your wife, hey, honey, did you hear what I said 5 minutes ago? She said, you were not here. You were here? She forgot everything. And now you can give her a better Quran from what she heard 5 minutes ago. And that the new Quran you will give her is the BS. So with the BS Quran, we say to you, thank you for being here. And I hope you will not have a BS weekend, because we have enough BS, Muhammad. And and we don't want to end with let us go, Brandon. We want to end with the commercial break, maybe, because that is more legal. And by the way, this guy who is telling us about Allah and the law of Allah and Muhammad is a prophet of Allah, I am worried, brother, because soon I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure what I will do there. I can tell you later, but it is kind of interesting.
It says, yeah, when you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says, lahu durat. You know what durat is? Durat is...
Now I just taught you something through Allah, how to make fart using your hand. So I want every one of you, get your children and practice something according to Allah is lawful. You put your mouth on your hand. You blow air in your mouth and don't let it go until you have enough air. And then you blow it all the way until your mouth cannot take it no more. And that is the fart of shaitan.
He runs, and as he's running, his fart comes out.
Hey brother, is that the fart of this guy was debating David Wood, or this is different standard of fart? I'm just asking.
I'm not making this the hadith.
He's not making it. This is hadith, the prophet, the scientist, the logic, the religion, the God. Allah, he told Muhammad this message. He said, how Muhammad knew this? Allah, should I draw this one too? Allah, he sent a message to Prophet Muhammad. He says, Muhammad, urgent, urgent, urgent. Muhammad, he opened, he says in the top secret, fart information. Muhammad, he opened the paper to read the letter of Allah, which is sealed by wax. Okay, come on, stamp, top secret. He opened and it shows him how shaitan he fought. And then now the prophet, he knew that shaitan he fought when Muslim they pray to Allah.
And listen to the ahadith, like you first, you know what the deen is about. The deen is about getting the shaitan away from you. So you going to the toilet, Bismillahi Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'is.
Brother, is that abrogated law? Or we can still use it, like when we go to the bathroom? Because as you see your prophet, he says something in the morning, he changes. Is that a law or a rule work for morning poo-poo or afternoon poo-poo? I mean, I'm just asking because time change everything.
Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith.
Guys, I have to go and get reward. Give me a second, okay? Honestly, I need to go to, because my reward is waiting for me in the bathroom. The second you got there, brother, with your left foot, you got the reward, brother. And that person was debating David Wood about logic, about law. What the heck is that? Second you enter with the left foot, you got reward? Hey guys, what do you think if we make a bathroom reward party as Muslims? So what we do, like we bring like 1,000 Muslim and we rent a bathroom, big one, public one, and all day you do nothing. You get in with the left room, you get out. You get in with the left room. By the end of the day, do you know how much reward you can get? I mean, you will not work for the coming century. You go to the bank, you find your account is full of money.
Anymore, that's in a hadith, right? If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels.
That is dangerous. The Prophet, he knew what is happening in your anus as we speak. He knew it. And this is what the Quran is saying. Allah will send something better. This is the better. This is the BS Quran. The BS information Muhammad he just received is abrogating the BS previously. And this BS, it is about farting and about your anus and what shaitan is doing to your anus. So thanks to Allah and his prophet, otherwise our anus was at risk. But now we know how to protect our anus. We go with the left foot. And then we say certain words. And then the second you say certain words, you will become invisible. Brother.
In a hadith, right? If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there. You know what?
I mean, do you see the music in the background? I don't know, most of you are not getting attention because your ears is not musical like mine. I'm thinking to convert to Islam just because of the music. Like, what is that? I mean, look at the music they put in the background. Look, what is that?
Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'is. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore.
He can't see you. You become invisible. This is what happened. I went last time, to get my my new gun license. I went inside and I made a mistake. I entered to the government building with the left foot. They call me. They call my number. And I went there, I sit in the chair in front of the lady there, and she kept calling me. She could not see me, brother. And I was saying, like, I'm here, I'm here. She heard my voice, she was looking, where's the guy? Where is the guy? I said, I'm sitting in front of you. And she was looking like, where? I said, I am in front of you. And then she extended her hand, and she, you know, I mean, she don't mean it. She put her finger on my nose, because this is where the voice is coming from, my nose, not because after you know, after you became invisible, the only things is working is the holes in your nose, you know, so the voice comes from there. So I was saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, you know. So I became invisible. She did not saw me. I said, how? She got scared. She said, are you a genie or something? I said, I'm not a genie, and I am not in the ball. She said, prove it. So I had to get out, entering again, but this time not with the left foot. And I told her, this is me. She could not believe it. And by the way, she became a Muslim now. This is a true story. I have witnesses. You know, I have witnesses. I mean, I can give you their names. There are like 1,000 witnesses, but I forgot their names because Allah, He gave me the BS Quran. So the second you enter the bathroom with the left foot, I mean, I cannot get over those videos. I have to use them every day. You became invisible.
It's in a hadith, right? If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there. You know why? Because the shaitan is going, ooh, la la. See, the hadith told you, the hadith.
I mean, the hadith said what we can say. So I think it's better to stop here, because as you see, Islam logic is behind any logic. Muslims are always right. Allah, He make a Quran, and then He abrogate the Quran, and then Allah, He confirm the Bible, and then the Muslim deny the Bible, and then Allah, He says, I confirm what is between their hands, and then the Muslim, they say the Bible is corrupted, and then Muhammad, he grabbed the Torah and he swear by the Torah, and then Abdul, he will say to you the Torah is corrupt, and Muhammad, he is respecting the Torah and taking oath in the Torah because it's corrupt, brother. And it's very confirmed, brother, that everything in the Bible is not true, including the crucifixion, to the point that the Quran witness that the Christian, they saw Jesus on the cross. If you are Chinese, you have to be proud, because there's a Chinese word or sentence I learned since I was a very little kid. I cannot forget about it. It's stuck with me. He left as a donkey. He never came back as a horse. So if you think you can make Muhammad a horse, you are dreaming. Thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. Download my video, share it. It's for you. Take care and God bless. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And God bless you. Have a great weekend.